The Bitcoin price is 1.55% away from an all-time high. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys a chart that could potentially send altcoins to the absolute moon. The Bitcoin price finally made a breakout yesterday above the descending trend line right here. We were in a descending trend line and a lot of people thought that Bitcoin was going to come back down and retest this level. And I told you guys that this was just a fake out or liquidity sweep and my stop loss was sitting at $103,000. Thankfully, that didn't happen. We grabbed some liquidity and we saw this nice little beautiful pump happening right now. And we are officially 1.45% away from an all-time high on Bitcoin. And if you guys saw my video yesterday, I did mention, or a couple days ago, I did mention that an all-time high would happen this week. Now, having a look right here, the 1 hour time frame. I do want to have a look at the 1 hour time frame because it's very crucial. We saw a nice little break of structure right here, as you guys can see, followed by a break right here. Now, we do have a bearish order block sitting at 110,301. And of course, we did have a nice little bullish order block right here, which pretty much put the price to the upside. Now, if we do break this level right here, sitting at 108,507, I do believe that Bitcoin's going to come back down and retest 105,300. But as of right now, that's not happening anytime soon, in my opinion. It looks like the trend is clearly your friend, and it looks like the trend is to the upside. So I would not be taking any shorts right now. You guys know that when we do have red and when we do flip red on this algorithm, that's when we essentially take the short like we did on my live yesterday. But as of right now, I don't see it happening right now. Now, is an altcoin season really starting? Okay, so I know a lot of you guys are like, yeah, this is the altcoin season. And in my opinion, I think it's an altcoin rally. It's an altcoin rally that could potentially lead into an altcoin season. Okay, yes, Bitcoin's up, altcoins are up. The Bitcoin dominance is not so down. Okay, we're gonna be talking about the Bitcoin dominance in just a second. We're gonna be talking about ETH in just a second and XRP. But first, I do want to have a look at this chart right here. I know a lot of people are saying right here, altcoin season starting soon. Analysts predict a 37% crash in Bitcoin dominance. Now, if we go back to Bitcoin dominance real quick, a 37% crash, I mean, would be back to the all-time low, which would be 40%. Do I see it happening right now? No. We're going to be diving into this chart in just a second. Sorry about that. So I don't think we're going to see a 37% crash just yet, but it obviously could happen. Now, if we have a look right here at the altcoin season chart, you guys can see that on the season chart, we are still in the Bitcoin season. Okay, so it's clearly still Bitcoin season. Everything is looking pretty good. If we have a look right here on the monthly time frame, obviously we are oversold, and we know historically every time we are oversold, that's usually when people essentially buy the altcoins. Okay, the same thing for the altcoin season. The reason why I'm saying it's looking good is because the last time we were this oversold, guess what happened? Bitcoin also took it all the way to the all-time high, or altcoin, sorry, which was an oversold region on the altcoin season index. And if we have a look at the year, guys, we have not really had a altcoin season since 2021, 2022. Hence why I'm saying this is not an altcoin season. This could potentially be an altcoin rally, the same way we saw right here in the 90-day region back in December. Now, you guys can see right here that our trades are absolutely exploding right here. We got TRX up 2.8%, but our big trades are pretty much Pepe right here up 33%. We got XRP up 72%, and we got Cardano up almost 100%. Okay, so these trades are obviously dropped on my Discord. You guys can go ahead and feel free to check them out. And pretty much that's about it. The link will be in the description below. Now, having a look at the Bitcoin dominance, going back into the altcoin season. I know a lot of people think this is an altcoin season, but in my opinion, in order for us to see an altcoin season, we definitely need to see the altcoin season chart or the Bitcoin dominance go back to 70.71. And that's when we're going to see an altcoin season. We saw it happening previously in the years of 2017 and 2021. Okay, so every blue chart that you're seeing right here is an altcoin season. Every orange is obviously a Bitcoin season. And in my opinion, the Bitcoin season is still not yet to be over. I believe that we do have a little bit of a pump left. Now, does that mean that altcoins are going to bleed? No, but I do think that more money will be flowing into Bitcoin before they essentially start flowing into the altcoins, which should happen very, very soon. Now, if we have a look at Ethereum, guys, the king of the altcoins, you might be wondering, why are altcoin pumping? Well, obviously Ethereum is clearly the king of the altcoins. You guys can see that Ethereum is getting ready to retest this very, very important resistance right here. Now, we did have a fake out right here. So in my opinion, if we do have another closure above this resistance, in my opinion, we're going to keep on going up. You guys can see that the MACD is flipping very, very bullish. We had 2 consecutive green candles on the MACD. And the last time we had that increase, guys, look where the MACD was. It was right here. Look where Ethereum was. Ethereum was getting ready to essentially pump. We took it all the way from 1616 all the way to as high as 2,861. So can we see the same type of action right here on the MACD? Very, very possible. I do think that the MACD right now is full on momentum. We got the blue over the orange. I think this is going to increase, from now on, and we're going to see another all-time high, or not another all-time high, but another highs on Ethereum happening very, very soon. But of course, guys, everything is going to depend on Bitcoin. So if we do see a massive crash on Bitcoin, we're most likely going to see Ethereum crash. And the reason why I'm saying this is because at the end of the day, Bitcoin is still in charge. So whatever Bitcoin does, that's what altcoins are going to do. Now, the time where Bitcoin won't be in charge is when we're going to have the altcoin season. So that's when this is going to happen. When the Bitcoin dominance is going to go down, that's when no matter what, if Bitcoin dumps or pumps, altcoins are going to keep on pumping for literally 90 days in a row. That's what an altcoin season is, literally 90 days. Now, if we have a look right here at XRP, XRP is about to explode. Okay, we are very, 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 very close, guys, to essentially breaking this level right here on XRP, which is a crazy resistance. Okay, now we saw this resistance right here, this nice little triangle. What happened when we broke out? We essentially went parabolic. We had a nice liquidity sweep right here where everyone was like, oh, it's going down. That's it. And the same thing is happening right here, or it did happen already right there. And then we consolidated even more, and we consolidated even more. And now we're just waiting for the massive breakout with volume. In my opinion, if we have a breakout with volume, you guys can see the volume is pretty low right here. But if we do have a crazy volume breakout like we saw right here, that would be a very, very good confirmation for a long. So you guys could have even entered the long right here, and you guys would have taken all the way from $1 all the way to $3.40, which would make it a 230% pump. So XRP is looking good. The stochastic RSI is looking good. It looks like we're ready for a reversal right here on the stochastic RSI. We were pretty oversold for many, many weeks, and now is a time for XRP to essentially turn around the same way we saw right here back in October, November 2024, when XRP pretty much went parabolic. I do believe that a nice little parabolic run is about to happen on XRP. Now, guys, remember, this is my Discord. We are trading. We're making money, obviously. I'm dropping the trades for free. If you guys are not in my Discord, make sure you guys join the Discord. Link will be in the description below. And if you guys do like this video, of course, don't forget to smash the subscribe button, leave a like, and I will see you guys in my next video.